Welcome, everyone, to the second to the last day of the year. This is right before Christmas, and we are going to show you in 30 minutes how you can make more money 52 different ways. This is going to be a first time we've ever done a show like this. Here's why I want you to stick around. Imagine if you just get one of these ideas out of 52. They've all been proven to make millions of dollars. So, what does this mean? If you wrote down just the ones that you think you could do, guess what that would do for your business? It would completely revolutionize it. Now, what I'm doing though is making this as a resource for you. You can come back to this again and again and again and again. And in fact, I have a free resource from every single one of these ideas. All you have to do is ask me for one of them. And what this means, why are we having 52 ways for you to make money? Because every week you can take another one of these ideas, implement it, follow the step-by-step guidelines, and that will make you more money in your business. It's quite simple. So I don't want to stretch this out. We all have places to go, things to do, but for right now, for the next 30 minutes, you are mine. I'm going to show you how you can double, triple, quadruple the money you made this year and have the next year be a phenomenal one for you. So here's what we want to do to go ahead and get started. So we're going to be talking about the 52 ways for you to make money. Take one idea, two ideas, 10 ideas, however many you need, however much you want to make, and start implementing those. So I want to go ahead and get started. Let's break this down so you can see all of these ideas and have yourself a whole new outlook for the next year. And I want to start like, why am I doing this? Why am I teaching this? Because I've been doing this for years, actually since I was 14, being in front of the camera. And I want to turn it around now. I want to put the spotlight on you. I don't want to be the face of everything. I want you to be the face of everything and build your brand. And this is my favorite thing to do, is to teach you strategies and principles that will transform your life and your business. So I've done it for a number of years, have all kinds of experience doing it, teaching thousands of people to do it, make millions, made many millions myself, and actually calculated it. And so far, I believe we've made $27 million in business and growing. Okay, so I'm not quitting now, so why should you? So here's what you want to understand before we get going. Why are most people not making business? For two reasons. They don't have a strategy and they don't have a system. So I'm going to show you these strategies and these systems that you can implement right now in your business to completely turn things around. I want you to understand, of course, the principles is that speed does count. You must accelerate what you're doing. And I guarantee you've probably been going a little too slow. In fact, today, I had someone say to me, Connie, I'm just not making enough money. My business has slowed down in the last month and a little more the next. And now we're in December, it slowed down even more. And I said, well, tell me your calendar. Tell me what you did on Friday. Oh, that was so long ago. Okay, tell me what's on your calendar for today. And not one item was about moving their business forward or forward faster. It was all these things about going to the post office box and doing this thing and writing letters, but it wasn't anything about doing the business. So you've got to look at your business, simplify everything. Simplicity reigns. Make it short, make it simple, make it sweet, and go fast. That's all there is really to it, right? This is our model, right? We always talk about our 4 cubes, okay? And this is our model, is to give you absolute clarity around what you're doing and have a system and a structure under which to do it. And so remember, the only moat is the power of the brand. I've been talking about this, the year of the brand, the year of the brand. Personal brand is so much. We're going to dive deep into this in January. And I want you to take a look at what is your brand and is it distinguishable from everyone else? If it's not, it's time to reorder things. So this is really going to help you. And what I have done in order to show you how to really build everything really big, okay? Every single one of these lessons that I am breaking down for you are going to be available to you right now. And you can actually get a whole training on every single one of these, all for free. This is your sweet pot for the whole year. Okay. So what did we do? I went back and I looked at every single week of the year. What was the most important thing to learn that week? And so I'm just going to review those with you so you have access to every single one of these as well. So here's 5 things that we talked about in January. Number 1, talking about podcasting secrets. What's the power of that? How do you use that to scale your business fast? Podcasting is great. More and more people are going on it, but you know what? There's more and more people failing on it. The average podcast is only 43 lessons, and then they stop. Okay. And yet, on the other hand, you have someone like Joe Rogan who's making a fortune. Why is that? Because most people are overcomplicating that they don't have a system. Okay, so we also showed you how to break through the 6-figure glass ceiling. People have that as the thing. Oh, I can't get past 6 figures. And I talk about 7 figures all the time because, once you get over there, you get over that hump. It's like, it's pretty good over on this side. But until you get there, all you see is a mountain before you, right? And like, oh, it's going to be hard to get there. Getting to 6 figures is hard. Staying there is even harder. Getting to 7 figures is really quite simple. And all you have to do is follow the steps and break through that ceiling. Part of that, it's up here. It's the mindset. So we talked about the art of becoming a great speaker and the science of becoming a great speaker, because speaking is an art and it is a science. You need to know both. And that, I'm going to tell you some of my favorites. I might say something on each one that is one of my favorites, okay, for each month. I'm going to say the speaking. And it's such an easy money maker. My best day, I made $436,000 from the stage in one 45-minute talk. And if you want to know exactly how I did that and how I broke that down, I will be happy to show you. So if it's one of these that you like, pick which number it is, and then we'll get you the training on that. And then how to build an iconic brand. That is the name of our company, the Iconic Brands, right? And as Iconic Business Advisors, what we do is take your business from 6 figures to 7 figures and turn it around so that you can do all of that without the stress, the struggle, the overwhelm that most people are going through. And imagine if you can do that in a year. There's actually a formula to do that. The question is, are you going to follow it? Or are you going to get lazy or slow down? So that's just 1 month. Now let's get into the next month of things. In February, what did we talk about? We talked about building your empire to sell at 4 million. Some of you are just kind of floating around in your business, but what if you could build it up and sell it for 4 to 10 times its worth? And most businesses are not profitable enough. And so in order to sell your business, let's say you have a business doing 2 million and you got 4 times earnings. Well, there's 8 million, but what if I could boost that and boost the profit in your business very, very quickly? So if you're thinking about selling your business or you're tired, or you don't have to worry about what kind of business. It's just a matter of who's going to buy it. And they're going to buy it when your profit levels are at least 20 to 30%. Most people are at 10%. And so what if you could do that? Maybe you weren't thinking about it now, but you might think about it. Maybe I could. Now, if you're in that phase where you do want to sell your business, please come talk to me because I probably want to buy it. And we talked about the 4 secrets of finding hidden profit in your business. And then we broke that down into parts. And what are the automatic profits that you can build in your business? So we did a whole 3-part series on hidden profits in your business. So this one, I love buying businesses. It's a great way to scale and grow your business without having to start from scratch. So I'm going to pick that one as my favorite. Let me know down below which is your favorite. Okay. Also, our principles, our models, or systems are all based on the SOAR formula. If you're not familiar with the SOAR formula, you can go dive in and get a copy of it. The book is available on Amazon. It has in all the charts, all the formulas that we use, and you can also take the SOAR quiz to figure out what your number one block is. You can listen to our SOAR podcast. You can also get your own podcast. We have a web page designed for you. If you have a podcast and you need a website for it, we've got all of that. So that's all part of the SOAR formula that you can get. And then in March, we talked about the 9 steps to an unbreakable 7-figure business. And this, again, is the model of our cube, right? And the cube is a carbon model, right? And it is indestructible in atmospheric pressure. And that's what you want to have, an unbreakable business, but you want it so clear, so balanced that any which way it turns, it's always going to be steady. And then we talked a lot about stealing the spotlight with speaking to thousands, not just like this online, but we're talking massive audiences. How do you get in front of those stages and getting clients for free? We looked at a breakdown of Mr. Beast's style. How does he do that? How did he become practically a millionaire by now? I'm going to show you that and the hottest businesses to own in 2024. So we looked at the whole year and what is the kind of business to own. And you know what? It's changing significantly for 2025. So I think you're going to love looking at that. Now, the businesses that we talked about in 2024 are actually still good businesses for the upcoming year, but in January, early in the year, we're going to show you what is important and a whole new arena that we are showing you so that you can completely dominate your industry. Now, I want to go into April, a lucky month, and we had 5 days of training that month, specifically on how to grow your business. So what did we talk about? How you can create content that converts. A lot of people are creating content, but it's not working, right? Or they're spending too much time on it. Now we can show you how to do it and how to speed it up and how to make it work for you as your silent seller. So the 5-hour CEO workday is very important. This is what I live by. And I hope everybody does. Or maybe you're doing the 15-hour CEO workday or the 20-hour CEO workday. What if you could cut it all down to 5 hours? Imagine building a 7-figure business on just 5 hours. So that's what we do here. We show you exactly how to do it and how to set up your entire environment around it. There's an entire workbook and schedules and everything. So if you want that training, let us know. We talk about hypergrowth phenomenons, and that is a very important process. It's along the lines of systems again and strategy, very important. And I think this one's probably one of my favorites, is how to fix an ugly website. So we have thefunnelgallery.com. You can go there and check out a website. If you have an ugly one, we can fix it up for you. We can make it for you. We can redesign an entire one. We can do everything for you from scratch, or we can just show you how to do it. And in that training, we showed you exactly how to fix an ugly website. Most people here have an ugly website. How do you know if you have an ugly website? Well, number one, if you're not getting leads off of it. Number two, if you can tell me right now and put it in the comments down below, what is the headline on your website? What is the headline? If you don't know the headline or what is a headline, then you probably have an ugly website. So put your headline of your website down below. I'll tell you if you have an ugly website. And we talked about the AI tools for lead generation. Now, okay, that's going to be another tie, because I love AI. It's the power of that. We're going to dive deep into agents and how you can really, really, really grow your business into a whole other level by catapulting from all of this technology. So we're first quarter of the year now. We're then went into May. And here is what we did in May, almost halfway through the year. But we talked about 10 easy ways to grow on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is such a powerhouse. And if you aren't understanding how to use it, you know what? You can make a fortune on LinkedIn and never even make a post. So we have the social selling stairway. And I created this book entirely for growing and scaling your business on LinkedIn. So if you feel that you have an audience, or you're working B2B, or you have a more professional audience, or your audience is there, then go to LinkedIn. It's a great tool. I highly recommend, if you do nothing else, just get that one. We talked about how to sell to the wealthy. Why is this important? Because high ticket is important. You can sell forever and endlessly. And then these low ticket products and low price products, you have a lesser quality buyer. You also have to deal with the masses, which means more headaches, more refunds, more everything. And if you could grow your business with quality people and start focusing on selling to the wealthy, you're really going to love it. And then we talked about the secrets of day trading attention. And this is based on Gary Vaynerchuk's book. We did a whole series the day it came out. One of the first people out there to actually review it. I read the book, gave away the book. But man, oh man, are all the things in there changing. And that's something that you really want to tap into. Then we showed you how to expand your brand with long form video. I know shorts are everywhere, reels and all that kind of stuff. But is it the way to go? Actually, when you look at YouTube, long form video is actually more profitable. There we go. More profitable and more popular. People actually, when they go to learn something and they want to learn something, then they want a little bit more than 30 to 60 seconds. Of course, yes, the shorts now are expanded to 2 minutes, but is 2 minutes enough to secure your audience? No, 2 minutes on long form video long form video is always better. People are going to get to know your personality. Remember, people need at least 7 hours of exposure to you before they actually trust you. How many hours of exposure are people getting to you? Okay, so that's the power of long form video. So which of these do you like best? Which one would I recommend? For me, it would be, I don't know. They're all really good this time. I honestly think selling to the wealthy, because I don't think enough people out there are really understanding how to deal with that market. And it's an untapped market. People are afraid of that market. And if you feel comfortable in it like we do, then you should really go for it, because it will accelerate your growth. Now, in June, here's your ideas for June. Remember, all you need is one. Pick one idea. Use all 52. Use a new idea every single week. This is going to make your entire year. So what do you want to look at? So here's what happened. We looked at how to create what did I write? I can't even read it here. Let me take a quick peek. No wonder I couldn't read it. How to create a signature offer, not a signature a signature offer with AI. And like I said, I love doing the shows with AI. And we talked about making something totally new. What if your offer isn't getting you to where you need to be? What about a new one? It used to take 3 to 6 months to really build out what we call an iconic premium offer. And now you can do it so much faster. So you will love that one, even though I spelled it wrong. Okay, next, how to get 100,000 followers. This was a fun one. And this is based on a lot of research and a lot of training. And I did with my mentor, who is the expert at building 100,000 followers. And what is the goal of 100,000 followers? Well, the goal of 100,000 followers is clients. But if your goal is just to be famous and to have vanity numbers, that is not what we taught. We taught you how you can leverage it and how much money you can make along the way. What if I don't have 100,000 followers, but I have a lot more money from my business than people who have that, right? And most of my clients that have really successful businesses have really big businesses, but they don't necessarily have the followers. So you don't have to, but you do have to know the strategy of how to attract these people to you. And how do you start and grow a membership business? This is really important. A lot of people want to do this now, but there's a lot of caveats to that, right? You have to understand how to do it so your membership business is always making money rather than always taking up your time. And then we talked about the leadership secrets that I stole from billionaires, and talking to a lot of billionaires. You get so many ideas. The most powerful thing that you can learn from a billionaire is what they think, not what they do, right? What they do at that point, is habitual. They have gotten into a groove of things. And I want to know how they think in the morning, what they do, how do they analyze opportunities and that type of thing. So that's very important. Okay, we're going to make sure that we're still plugged in. We have lots of power. So those are the things that you can learn from June. Which one do you want? Pick which one is your favorite. My favorite on this one is going to be getting a signature offer. I'm going to show you the most mind-blowing offer in 2024. So come back in January, of course. You're going to see something that is not anywhere. Nobody anywhere has this. And I built some of it with AI, some of the pieces, and building out some of the materials, websites, and things like that. The whole funnel, it accelerated it so much. What would have taken me 6 months was maybe 6 weeks. And you're going to love this. This is something that we have been wanting to build for 4 years. 4 years. And I just couldn't devote enough time to it. And I could now finally get it done because I could accelerate the amount of research I needed to do in order to make sure the offer was pristine. So you guys are going to love it. You'll see it in January. Okay. If you want to know now, just type offer down below and I'll put you on the wait list and you can be first to see it. So here's my gift to you. Gotten halfway through the year. I'm telling you, how do you run a business and do all of these things, all these pieces and the parts? Okay. So here's my gift to you. Here's my end of the year gift. I should have done this right up front. And that is, you just go to the AIlaunch.com. And it's all one word, the AIlaunch.com. And you can actually get a platform, a business platform to run your business on. That'll do everything for you. Your websites, your CRMs, your landing pages, your funnels, your emails. If you have affiliates, building out the affiliate program, membership programs, everything I'm talking about here, right? How would you like to run your entire business on it as that all in one platform? I know you know Go High Level. This is not Go High Level. It's comparable, if not better, and it's a great way to build your entire platform. You don't need a credit card. Just go get it. Even if you don't trust me, just go do it, sign up, get it, open it up, start playing with it. If you never use it, no problem, no foul. You got a whole year to figure it out, okay? And if not, you didn't spend a penny, but you got a new opportunity. Okay. And maybe this will fix your ugly website or whatever. It also has all the AI built in. So if you just use it for the AI, my gosh, and it's free, it has everything, the Perplexity, the Claude, the GPTs, and everything. Okay. So that is my gift to you. I want you guys to have something. Some of you don't have pieces of it. So this is everything that is included, right? And so whatever you need in your own platform, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get access to all of those apps, the AI, the pages, funnels, how to sell, the mail, affiliates, membership. Store all your videos in there. If you have e-com in a store, you want to put a blog up. If you want social proof, you need your checkout pages, all your lead forms and pop-ups and all the automations, everything in there ready to go, then that's what you want to do. And this is the first time we've done anything like that. We have a number of different sites and platforms that we use, including this, and using this to build our business. So again, if you don't have this, if you need something to build your entire business on and run your whole business, this is for you. It is my Christmas gift to you through the end of the year. And it is 100% free. You don't need a credit card. You just need to put your information in, get your login information. You can start tonight and have everything up. Who knows? You can have all your whole platform and everything by the beginning of the year. So the AIlaunch.com, just go there. No harm, no foul. It's all for you. Okay, so let's go on with the last part of the 52 ways. I'm going to have to go a little faster because we're running out of time. If I run out of time and you want all of these tools, then just type list. Type list down below and I will get you all of these tools for you to build your business on. Okay, and if we're having a little technical difficulty. Just stay with me. We'll figure it out. Okay, so in July, we did red, white, and bold in business. And that's really how to make the bold decisions, how to set up everything, how to stand out from the crowd. And then networking for profits for introverts. If you're really shy and like, I can't get up there, I can't go out, I don't want to network. What do I say? Okay, we got you covered. And then stop the side hustle, build a real business. Interestingly enough, this was one of our most popular shows and trainings because I think too many people are doing side hustles. You're trying everything going on, right? Just commit singularly to one thing. And the reason people keep having a side hustle and their job is because they're not all in. And what we always say is your job should be your side hustle and your business should be your main thing, because that's why you have one, right? You want to ultimately have that be the main thing. And if you then want to know the 7-figure playbook, then get all the rules. I've built 5 multi-million-dollar businesses, all from scratch, all in industries I did not know about before I started. It just looked good, okay? And all of them were successful, and sold several of them, keep some of them, but I understand the formula. Remember the first thing we talked about, strategy and systems. And if you know that, stick to that. Stay singularly focused on that. Now, summer months, things heat up. It's August, and how to crush your goals in 5 days. Most people are spend so long, they don't even get to their goal. Maybe they get to one, but they don't get all of them. So what if you could do all your goals in 5 days? So there's a formula for that as well. And then how to turn systems into 7 figures. Systems are a very important part of your business. When we teach our strategy and a roadmap, how do you get to the top? Well, guess what? Systems are a big part of it. Systems allow you to walk away from your business, and otherwise you're handcuffed. So if you don't know the systems, you're not going to keep growing. That's where most people fall off. They get into the low 6 figures and then they can't go any farther. All 7-figure businesses have systems built in. So the profits with podcast guesting. It's great to have your podcast, but what if you don't have the time and you don't want to go through all that marketing? You can actually make the same amount of profit as owning a podcast as well as guesting on it. And so we show you the secrets to that. Yes, even for those of you who are introverts. And then we show you how to build a legacy business fast, not just a fad, and that you keep switching your industry that you're in every 2 or 3 years. That's really rough. That's like switching jobs, every 6 to 7 months. And if you're switching businesses every 3 months, it's the equivalent, okay? Or 3 years, I should say. So what we say, instead of switching businesses in 3 years, you should check. If I'm in business 3 years and I haven't made $1 million yet, there's something wrong with my business strategy. And that's what you need us for. So as you can see, anytime, go on where the slide says meetconnie.com. Let's book a call. Let's have a talk. And let's see what your business needs, where you want to take it. I might not be able to help you, but there are some people that I can definitely help. And if I can, you're going to scale very, very quickly. And you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. And I have a client that I was working with today, and she said, Connie, I actually canceled my other coaches. And even though you're way, way, way more expensive, I am staying with you because you understand the whole person, not just me as a business, but actually the whole person and how I respond to things. And I am changing as a person and as a business owner. And when we started with her, I think her goal was about $250,000 for the year. And 2 weeks ago, she says, oh, no, I changed my goal. And I thought, oh, no, she's not going down. This is a client that had a 6-figure sale. And she goes, no, I'm going for $1 million now. So in the beginning, people don't believe it. But as you go along and you work, and as you change as a human, as a CEO, and as a leader, you start to realize, oh my gosh, this is really possible. And that's where the transformation is. That's where you start to take on this mindset of an iconic leader. And you go, oh, I get it. Right. And most people don't believe me when I say you can go from 6 to 7 figures in a year. And then as you become the leader, right, then the results start to follow. So pick your favorite one from there. Do one of those. And again, just remember, hey, it's okay to be different. We're iconic. We are not copycats. everyone has a unique type of business. And this is the difference maker of whether or not you're going to have a 7-figure business or you're going to struggle for 7, 8, 10 years at 6 figures. Remember we talked about early in the slides about the 6-figure glass ceiling? Okay. Why do people get stuck there? Because they're so worried about what is everybody doing. This person told me this person says this, I watched this person and they're doing that, but that person isn't you. All right. Every single business that we build together in the iconic brands is its own snowflake. And you're going to get unique training just for you. So in September, okay, I love this one. Be the GOAT, the greatest of all times. Be the top 1%. This is our entire message. We abhor mediocrity. I mean, be at war with mediocrity. Stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to be average and stand out and be different. And we show you how to do that and how to maintain that when you've got all these slings and arrows coming at your back. And then we talked about mastering the power of focus. This is all about singularity. And when you look at our book, Soar, this is what it's about. How can you be singularly focused on one thing, right? I made millions of dollars in businesses, in 5 different businesses over my lifetime, one business at a time, okay? And that is why they all became 7-figure businesses, because I was singularly focused on one thing, not a little bit of this and a little bit of this and having multiple streams of income going on at the same time. It's all around that one singular principle. And so then we also looked at scaling beyond 6 figures with the groups using AIs. Oh, this is another way we made millions in our company, is through the power of groups. And what we talk about in our process and in our systemology, our method is about having one message, right? And you have one group that you talk to, and you have one meeting with the people in that group, and that makes you $1 million. So if you want to understand how to leverage people into a group to make you millions, then you're going to love that one. And the money fix. And so we talked about the keys to wealth building. Very important. Sometimes I feel that's the foundation that you really need to start understanding, is what's the foundation, and getting your mindset right around money building. Now, October is birthday month, so we always want to do something fun then. It's also Halloween, so we never want you to get ghosted, so we show you how to soar and earn more in Q4. Q4 should be one of your most profitable seasons, and this is where we dive deep into the SOAR formula. This is what you really want to know. If you never want to buy a thing from us, never want to work with us, just go get the book or go listen to it. You can listen to it on Audible. You can listen to it on Alexa and say, Alexa, play the SOAR podcast, and she'll do that. We talked about multiple streams of income, how to make them work for you. It's not how you think. Multiple streams of income does not mean multiple different businesses. Okay. And then the elevator pitch is dead. Now what? Okay. I already know this is my favorite. I mean, SOAR is my baby, but gosh, this one is my favorite. This is one of the greatest ways to transform your business. And it's the very first story that you ever tell, is your elevator pitch, but the elevator pitch is dead. So what do? You do a power pitch instead. And we actually do power pitch classes in groups for a couple weeks, teaching you exactly how to nail this thing, because it's that important. It takes that long. So if you want to get into our next power pitch class, it's coming up in January. So go ahead and do that. And then massive profits. I love massive profits, but massive profits from passive profits. Okay. So we're going to show you, how do you build passive income into your business and make it bulletproof? So, okay, I already told you my favorites on that. Tell me what's your favorite. What happens next? What do you have to do? Remember, 52 different ideas every single week. I come here live with a whole new idea to grow and scale your business every single week. This is going on our 6th year. We're actually on 6 years. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. But you know what? There's actually a methodology to how I know how to create new content every single week for 6 years live. And you can do the exact same thing, because this speaking and using these tools to speak in groups and on live, etc., is where the most of my income has come from me speaking. And so what do you need to do? You need to book a call. On that call, we're going to outline a strategy for you going forward. And then what do? You pick a program. Which way do you want to do it? What do you want to do? How do you want to build this out so it fits your unique snowflake? All right. And then let's go make money. So that's how simple it is. Just go to callconnie.com. 10-minute call. I can't sell you anything, but we can have a lot of fun in 10 minutes. And I can tell you exactly if your strategy is going to work or not. Now, coming to the end of your 52 ideas, November. All right. We talked about Black Friday selling secrets. It's the biggest shopping day of the year. If you're not taking part, you better. We have a Black Friday offer that comes out so that you can have everything done for you in Black Friday. It's under $40. It's like $37. I don't know. You can still get it. In fact, why? Because it's something you can use every single year, and you can even use your Black Friday marketing pieces and change the name and call them Christmas and call them Valentine's Day or whatever you want to do. Well, don't do Valentine's Day. I have one coming up for that. So, talked about those selling secrets. How do you capitalize on that? And we have all of our clients always creating Black Friday offers, and they all sell. And then cast your vote for success. So this is really about betting on yourself. This is right around election time, and we wanted people to really understand how to actually lead and be president of their own company. And then your map to millions. This is where, again, we took all of the things you're learning and gave you a roadmap so that you stop going off road and you stop following wrong trails. And let me give you a quick example. And there is a new client I have, and she's phenomenal. I don't think she realizes how great she is at her work. And so she's always looking at other people who are in the same profession as her. And so the map to millions keeps you on target. And then she came to me with this idea, but it was someone said, oh, you should try this and do this. And she went off and created a whole thing based on what somebody said, but that's not her audience. And so she kind of went down a wrong trail. And just knowing that, right? And we can bring her off of that scenic overlook and get her right back on the highway. So if you had a map to millions and something to guide you, how powerful would that make your business? All right. And then the art of the sale, the mastering the one call close. I'm going to call this one my favorite for this month because the one call close is a necessity. I've been doing it for, decades and decades and teaching it for decades and decades. And the one call close is a real thing. You just have to know the mechanisms behind it. And if you understood that most people take months to close a high ticket sale, and we say you can do it in days and shorten that within 2 weeks from cold to closed. Imagine how many people more you could sell, right? Imagine how much more money that makes when you can sell high ticket on a one call close. And then in December, this is where we are. So what have we been talking about? How to fix your broken business model. Most people have one. If you got to this point in the year and you didn't hit your phenomenally set goals, then you have a broken business model. And the new social media blueprint, oh my gosh, are things changing? We outline exactly what that is. You have to be there. And you have to be more places than you think because there's such oversaturation in the marketplace. And so people are getting numb to a lot of things that people are doing. So you have to always stay on the cutting edge, and that is what we delivered there. And then we talked about the big money blueprint, 2 parts for that. How do you really make big money? And now we're on the 52 weeks of making money. And all you have to do here at this point is pick. Which one do you want? Do you want all of them? Do you want the whole list so you can go through one by one? Or which one is it? Which one are you going to start with? You know, pick 1 or 5 or whatever, and let me know. And then I'll get you those trainings. And all of it will cost you absolutely nothing other than your time to go through the training or the checklist or the PDF or whatever it is that we gave out with that training. So my whole point here today is if you didn't hit your goal, I've got 52 ways for you to guarantee that you can do that. So all you have to do is let me know what is it that you want. And how we grow and scale businesses is we make you soar from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less. This is the blueprint. And if you want to read the whole story about how this came up, how I literally died and came back, and that's all in the book. And that is where, on the, as they say, other side of the tunnel, when I had that near-death experience and I died and then had, went through the tunnel and all that stuff and then came back. I came back with the understanding of exactly how to do all this stuff and build all these businesses and built multiple businesses for clients and for myself that make millions. And it's all based on a principle of 4. Everything is based on 4. It's called the 4 square methodology. And that's why it works. Super simple. Chances are you've been overwhelmed in everything you're doing in business. And this is the remedy. This is how you're going to get everything that you want in the new year. So I hope you enjoy this. I want you to say hello. Okay. Just reach out to us and go to callconnie.com and we can get on the phone. And I would love to hear about your business, what you want to do for the new year. And I will see you next Monday because of the holiday. We'll come back in 1 week and I have a special surprise for you for the new year. And I also want to remind you that you do have some time left to go ahead and get the freebie. Go ahead and get the gift that I have for you for Christmas here. And what it is this gift here so that you can run your business for free for 1 year, right? Build your entire business online. Everything that you need is free. And you don't even need a credit card to get started. You just go to theailaunch.com and I will see you next week. Go ahead and be iconic.